by the patisserie. No,
not that one.
No, it was like a. I'm
You
on
mean in
What's
Harlem?
Eating Harlem. I missed the beginning of it, and there was a bakery, and there was a Latino man who owned it. And at first, I thought maybe it's this place, but the Latino man was just, someone else. Who knows? But it was obviously wasn't this place. They haven't even finished on it. So, but I don't know where it was. It looked good. Who knows? But it's a great show.
On new business. So Bad Horse Pizza closed.
Yeah, I saw that. Right. I was so disappointed to hear that. So disappointed.
5 years.
I didn't like it.
I was looking at some old emails.
They were
Yeah, I never
ridiculous.
liked it.
And their price was not.
I
their price point was terrible.
remember getting a pizza, and I was like, "Whoa, really?"
I went
It's like
there
$30?
once,
Yeah,
and
I
I never liked
He
their
was
stuff.
he was an odd
He was very odd though.
How
Yeah.
he was there? Someone managed for.
But next month there'll be a new applicant.
For the state.
Really? Wow.
What's going in there?
He kind of was working with someone's just going to buy the stuff. We'll find out. It sounds like it might be a craft beer place
Really?
because they're going to call in something with the word hops and Harlem in it.
Oh, really?
Open
Did
Harlem
we
Hops.
just have something?
We just have.
Harlem
I'm going to talk to
So they
them
took
about
the
it.
name already.
So I don't know who's going to be open first, but Harlem Hops coming in.
Well, I guess the guy who maybe.
And this new guy wants to be Hops of Harlem.
Is
I
that
see a
the
conflict.
whole?
Well, that's their mission really. They can trademark.
They can be
But-
Harlem
They
Hops
better
Part
trade it
2.
quick. They better trademark quickly.
I saw an article in the New York Times recently about how restaurants downtown are skipping dessert because they have to push people through. And, I was thinking, well, if they're under that kind of economic stress, that they have to make that much money to make the rent every month. I wonder if
A lot of
that
people
will
are moving
translate
up.
up here because
A
of
lot of
our
people moving up.
pricing of real estate, commercial real estate going up to what it is. I know it's still a bargain compared to $70,000 a month for, 6,000 square feet, but,
Well, I must honestly say, it is nice to see that we are getting new concept things
Yes.
like Bell,
yes,
because I am very much
Oh my
looking
gosh,
forward
yeah.
to something like that.
You mean
where-
the 12s?
the 12 seats.
Yeah.
And it's not just the 12 seats; it's the way that they're doing it
Yeah.
as
Of course.
well. You have to get a ticket.
Yeah.
Get a ticket.
Yeah, you have to make the reservation and purchase it before you get to the restaurant. So you don't just walk in with a reservation. You walk in with a ticket that's paid for.
Interesting.
Which is, because I hadn't done that before, because I did look into the restaurant that he referred to in San Francisco, that he's sort of basing this on.
Okay.
I mean, it's very high end. It's very, very high
I'm
end.
looking
So
forward to it.
I'm very much looking forward to it.
How much is his
I'll be
ticket?
happy to be
His
All
ticket
right.
is 70.
Yeah, I'd like to have
His
it.
ticket
I'll be
is
your guest.
$72.
And that
I think.
includes
Yeah.
drinks?
No, it includes it doesn't include drinks. Here is $72. The one in San Francisco
It's
is
more.
175.
Okay.
It's 175.
And I just want to mention too, my wife, I was lucky enough that she suggested that we go out on Saturday night because we have a babysitter. And so we're going to go to Minton's and they're special event only. You know about that?
Minton's is only special events? I
Yeah,
didn't
not
know.
Yeah.
Cecil's,
Yeah.
but Minton's.
Minton's.
But
So
I
you
didn't
can't
know
just
that.
walk in anymore?
Are you sure? Really?
That's
Maybe
what she
for that
said.
night? I didn't. Are you sure it's
I'll-
not for that night? I can't
I'm
imagine.
not sure. And I hope
It's
that
probably
I'm
just
wrong.
that night. You're wrong.
Yeah, I
You're
hope I'm
wrong. No, you're wrong about
'Cause
that. I'm
I
almost
don't
sure
want
that
them-
there's no way you survive doing that.
Yeah.
Keith has never been wrong.
No.
He's
I
wrong.
mean, I
That's
don't
only
know.
that
I
night.
didn't. She just
I'm
told me
trying
this
to kiss
morning.
up a little bit.
Yes,
No,
all right,
no,
sorry.
no.
He's
I
definitely.
hope it is just for that night.
It's just
Oh, no.
that night.
No, I read about that. They're official. They're
Especially
That's
events
really
only.
something of that. They're
Every
changing.
night?
They're changing.
Don't
their
kill the messenger.
business model.
John, just
Well,
tell me.
I read something about it
You
too.
did.
I knew a friend that was performing there,
Yeah.
and she's like, "Yeah, this is the thing they're gonna do. It's gonna be an event, and it will be kind of like a prefix type thing, and you buy it ahead of time,
Changing
like a
the
show,
business
like
model.
yeah."
So is it similar to what Bell is doing?
It's
Then?
special.
It's like-
That was
it's like-
gonna be every night, 2 meals a day. 2 meals a night.
No, but I'm saying that, because that's similar to Bell, you buy a ticket for that seat, it's an event, basically.
Cabaret.
Uh,
You know,
Right,
Show.
right.
So bikini.
Yeah, so it's like BBQs.
for every economic action, there's a reaction. And so
Well, that's an interesting thing. I
some
don't think,
people's reaction is to close. Some people's reaction is to change your business model.
right.
To keep up with the times and still be able to remain in business.
Well, I happen to think Minton's is completely overpriced for the,
It
the
started
food?
out that way.
for the food.
Yeah.
And I love JJ's food at Cecil's.
Yes. It's the same kitchen.
It is, but I think the food is much better and it's less expensive. I mean, they're both not cheap, but I mean, Minton's to me is like way overpriced. Way overpriced.
But they have to pay the musicians though. Is that factored in?
Music's not
Way-
that good.
Thank you. It's way,
You know the concept
way.
behind that, right? That,
Yeah, well, it's a copy. It's a remake of the original.
Yeah.
well, also the musicians that they use are playing the
Yes.
period music,
Yes.
bebop and so on.
Right.
They're retired musicians.
Yes.
Dick
Not all of
Parsons-
them.
Oh, right now, Dick Parsons is the
Yeah.
head of
The jazz,
jazz musicians foundation
Yeah.
that helps retired jazz musicians survive.
Some of them.
Some of them.
So
And some of them
Esther
play.
is not. I mean, she's like
Yeah, some
a
still-
cousin
Right.
of
So they're not so
a friend,
expensive.
one
is
of
what
my
you're
good
saying.
friends.
Well,
She's
no, I mean, that
you
was
know.
the whole concept with
Yeah.
Minton's, making it not just, hit a couple of different points, have the original jazz music, have this white table.
Yeah. I mean, it's a great space. I mean, the sound is, the acoustics is great.
They spent a lot of time and effort.
No, they really
Yeah.
do. I hope they're successful. I mean, Cecil's obviously is successful.
And-
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I think it's unfortunate.
Anything else going on, 125th Street construction?
No, I mean, do we know anything more about Whole Foods? And when they presented, they said it was gonna be
Fourth quarter.
winter of 2016. I mean, it'd be nice for us to get an update from them,
Okay,
maybe to
I'll
have
invite
them
them
come.
back. I want to talk to them too about not just having local food on the shelves, but also maybe having kiosks like they do in some other places.
Right.
Where local businesses are able to showcase. It's something I think we need to push hard for.
And, yeah, I think it would be good to have them back. The other thing was the fact that, was it here, it was here, I think, a couple of months ago where one of the community members had brought up the fact that, that we should be reaching out to specific businesses to highlight 125th Street more, namely Apple. I mean, you come, was here, right? Wasn't it?
Apple?
I thought it was here.
Apple?
Apple, yeah. So, because if you go down 125th Street after 8, I mean, it's dead. I mean, it really, you would never think 125th Street would be so dark, not a lot of traffic. And one of the things, I think it was Echo Death that he brought that up. And the fact that, he thought that we should be potentially trying to pitch to specific retail stores that would drive traffic on 125th Street. And one of the things that he had suggested was, why is it that you guys aren't reaching out to, like Apple to see whether they come to 125th Street?
Sounds familiar.
Right?
Yeah,
I
that
think
does
that
sound-
came
that
up,
sounds
right?
familiar.
That,
Yeah,
like
I
a
know-
couple of months
I know
ago?
who's
Oh, this was a gentleman that was in the audience that was
Yes, it was in the
suggesting
audience that was
like
suggesting,
high-tech
yeah.
firms to come
Yeah.
popular.
Yeah, not
I
any,
think there are a lot
but
of
a big, big.
realtors that would probably say we're trying to steal business.
Yeah. But I mean, it's Apple on 125th Street like Whole Foods on 125th Street is gonna make a huge difference. Obviously, it's gonna help out real estate, but,
You may not get Apple because they got such a big thing downtown. You may get Microsoft. Since
Yeah,
they're going into the computer
Probably
business.
Google, Google's downtown. There are quite a few.
Microsoft is
Quite a-
recent.
yeah, no, they're trying to
Retail
retail
right
now. Right, but it doesn't bring the same contract, but yes, I mean, something like that. It's just a concept, I think, that was really what he was.
I think once we get the Verizon, what do you call it? Fire, not fire, sorry. What is it called? It's called.
You mean on 125th Street?
Not optics and.
Fiber optic.
You mean on 125th Street?
Well, just in our area.
But yeah, they're
It's supposed to
installing
install. It's very expensive right now. They preoccupy Wall Street after Sandy, so that's all their resources. It's the delays that they've had. There's an ARPA sent out on Saturday, 7-month repair time for manhole fire for.
Right. Can I just ask one other question? Can we get an update from Artemis in reference to the project that they're doing on 118th Street? Remember that they're renovating the church
Just, didn't that
and
receive
That was
landmark
last
status?
year.
This one for the landmark?
Artemis 118 and
118th on
One of the
Center.
things that they.
Across from
St. Michael's
Yeah.
and another.
right at Harlem Hebrew.
The church.
Yes,
Yeah,
correct.
right at home.
So can we get them to come back and give us an update in terms of what is happening and?
That's land use, but I'll definitely.
Oh,
ask.
why did they present to us to start with? Remember, they presented to us? They did present to Echo Dep, it wasn't, because I don't go to land
About a year and a
use.
half ago.
Yes,
I
it
feel
was
like-
like a year and a half ago. It wasn't, I don't go to land use, so they came to us.
What did they come to us for?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
But they did
I
come
think
to
so,
us.
actually.
Yeah,
Keep talking.
no, I'm done.
Oh, we could have.
But that was only, they came to us for something. I don't know how you had them come here, but they came here.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember them coming to
Yeah.
Right? It's not just me, Earl.
Thank you.
No, no, it's us. Nice to meet you.
That's us, you guys.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna go to that state of the,
Oh, the
State of the
City.
state
city.
of the city, yeah.
That's
too
tonight.
late.
It
It's
just
too late.
ended.
It's too late.
Is it
It's
Heart
over?
Hospital?
yeah, by the time we get there.
I'm sure they're not gonna.
Too late
have
to
much say.
teleport.
Only people
All
who
right, heading uptown.
don't have enough questions.
Very good.
Right?
Very good.
Would it be possible for you to